This tutorial will explain why you need to reference your work and introduce you to the LSBU Harvard Referencing System. You need to reference your work in order to prove that substantial research has been done to support your analysis, to give credit to other people's work, to enable others to follow up on your work, and also to avoid plagiarism. Plagiarism is the act of presenting the work or ideas of another as your own. This is cheating and degrades academic standards. You can avoid plagiarism by referencing your work using the LSBU Harvard system. There are two elements to referencing. First is the use of in-text citations, and second is the reference list. The in-text citation is when you refer to someone's work in your essay. This is normally the surname of the author and the year their work was published. The reference list comes at the end of your work and details all the resources you've referred to in your essay. Let's look at in-text citation. This can be done in two ways. You can start the sentence with the citation details, i.e. Smith, brackets 2011, close brackets, or you can end your sentence with the citation details, i.e. brackets Smith, 2011, close brackets. If you directly quote from the author, you'll need to put the words in quotation marks and add the page number to the citation details, i.e. brackets Smith, 2011, page 17, close brackets. For this tutorial, we will look at how to reference a book, a journal article, and a website. In ways, they are very similar in terms of the details you need about each item, but each are presented in a different way in your reference list. Let's start with a book. In order to successfully reference a book, you will need the author's name, the year the book was published, the title of the book, the place the book was published, and the name of the publisher. These details can usually be found on the title page and imprint page of a book. So you can see the author is Mike Cardwell, the year of publication is 2010, the title of the book is A to Z Handbook Psychology. The edition is 4th edition. The place of publication is Deddington. And the publisher is Philip Allen Updates. So the reference would look like this. You have the author's surname and initial, the year in brackets, the title in italics, the edition of the book, the place of publication, and the publisher. Let's move on to referencing a journal article. In order to successfully reference a journal article, you will need the author's name, the year the article was published, the title of the article, the title of the journal, the volume and issue number, and the page range of the article. This information can usually be found on the front page of the article and sometimes on the front cover of the journal. In this case, you will find all the details you need on the front cover of the article. You can see the authors are Fred Bonner and Robert de Hoogh. The year of publication is 2013. The title of the article is Social Media and Consumer Choice. The title of the journal is International Journal of Market Research. The volume number is 56. The issue number is 1. And the page range is 51 to 71. So the reference would look like this. You have the author's surnames and initials, the year in brackets, the title of the article, the journal title in italics, the volume and issue number, and the page range of the article. Lastly, let's look at referencing a website. In order to do this, you will need the author's name. When there isn't an author, you can use the corporate author, for example, the BBC. The year the page was created or updated, title of the web page, the full URL, which is the link in the address bar at the top, the date you accessed the web page. So in this case, you can see the author is the BBC. The year the page was created is 2014. The title of the article is Children Influenced by Parents' Screen Viewing Habits. Then the full URL taken from the address bar and the date you accessed the title. So if you access the website on the 7th of May 2014, your reference would look like this. You have the corporate author's name followed by the year the page was updated. You then have the title of the website in italics. This is followed by the full URL and then the date you accessed the article. Here are a few tips to help you when you're referencing your work. Keep track of everything you have used. You could start compiling your reference list as soon as you start reading a document. Make accurate notes to distinguish your own words between ideas from the work of other people. Be consistent in your referencing style. It is better to reference too much than not enough. If you are unsure about anything to do with Harvard referencing, please ask. The library has produced a Harvard referencing help sheet, which can be found under our how-to guides. We also have copies of this in the library for you to take. If you'd like a one-to-one appointment with your information skills advisor, you can contact them for an appointment. Details will be on the next slide. Don't forget the Research Help Desk. This is on level 3 bridge of the Perry Library and is open during term time between 11 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Look out for our skills days or assignment surgeries. These are advertised online and in the library. You can come along for support with referencing. Here are the contact details for the skills advisors should you require further help. We hope you have found this tutorial useful.